Hyperliquid's HYPE token is showing signs of institutional accumulation, with on-chain data revealing suspected Grayscale-linked wallets buying and staking large amounts of the asset. Over the past week, 2 wallets linked to Grayscale purchased a total of 510,387 HYPE tokens, valued at around $24.95 million, and immediately staked them. This activity has intensified interest in HYPE, especially as Grayscale had already filed an S-1 registration statement for a HYPE ETF back in January. The move signals a growing institutional focus on Hyperliquid's native token and raises questions about whether HYPE is positioning for a bullish breakout. The buying activity isn't limited to Grayscale. On-chain analysts have also tracked a wallet linked to Galaxy Digital, acquiring 158,100 HYPE tokens, valued at approximately $8.8 million, within a 2-hour window. At the same time, a newly created wallet withdrew 536,247 HYPE from Coinbase over 2 days, valued at around $29.87 million. These transactions suggest that multiple institutional players are actively building positions in HYPE, possibly ahead of a broader market move. In addition to these large-scale transactions, a whale deposited 19 million USDC into Hyperliquid and used it to purchase 76,600 HYPE tokens, valued at about $3.8 million during the same period. Meanwhile, a wallet linked to A16Z also entered the picture, creating. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. A new address and buying 206,325 HYPE tokens, worth around $9.95 million. This whale has been accumulating HYPE in waves since April 14, reportedly gathering 2.34 million HYPE tokens, valued at about $102 million. These actions point to a coordinated buildup of institutional and whale-level interest in the token. The accumulation is not just happening in isolation. On-chain data from Arcam, cited by Wu Blockchain, shows a suspected Grayscale-linked address accumulating HYPE through multiple exchanges and OTC desks, including Wintermute, FalconX, Coinbase, and Flowdesk. The address reportedly held 176,050 HYPE tokens worth about $9.84 million, and later transferred 149,100 HYPE worth $7.49 million to the Hyperliquid system address. These transactions suggest a strategic approach to accumulating HYPE before staking or possibly locking it up for governance or yield purposes. The timing of these transactions is also notable. The buying activity comes during a strong week for HYPE-linked exchange-traded products and rising institutional interest in the Hyperliquid ecosystem. With Grayscale already preparing an ETF application, the recent accumulation suggests that HYPE is being positioned for potential inclusion in a broader investment product. The ETF filing alone has already drawn attention to the token, and the recent accumulation could be a precursor to a price breakout if institutional demand continues to build. The market is now watching for signs that this accumulation will translate into price movement. While the buying pressure is significant, it remains unclear whether the market will respond with a bullish breakout or if HYPE will consolidate further before any meaningful move. The presence of multiple institutional players and large whale activity suggests that HYPE is being treated as a strategic asset, but the market still needs to validate that sentiment with broader adoption and trading volume. One key signal to watch is whether the Hyperliquid system address continues to receive large HYPE deposits from institutional wallets. If more tokens are being staked or locked, most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Into the system, it could signal a long-term commitment from investors. Additionally, any further updates on the Grayscale ETF filing or new institutional partnerships with Hyperliquid could provide further momentum for the HYPE token. The broader market is also watching for signs of increased trading volume and liquidity in HYPE. If more institutional players begin to trade the token publicly, or if more on-chain activity is observed, it could indicate that HYPE is entering a new phase of adoption. For now, the accumulation is the most significant signal, and investors are closely tracking whether this activity will lead to a bullish breakout in the coming weeks.